Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Libra for the 4th week in October from the 21st through the 25th. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's check into this energy. I am accepting donations and personal readings. If you're interested in either of those things, you can find that information in the description box below. All right. Let's see what we have for Libra for the 4th week of October. What does Libra need to know? All right, the first card out is right now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. So Spirit is asking you to stay within right now. Stay within the present. Thinking too far ahead in the future can cause confusion, stress, and fear. It can cause you to try to rush your progress when you should be within the flow of the present. Looking back behind can keep you stagnant, and none of those things are good for you. So being in the present, stepping into the flow of right now, that is where you will find your answers. That is where you will find the flow to move forward. We have self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Spirit is asking you to really tap into your inner child, to work on healing any traumas or toxicities from that surround and are within your inner child. Anything of the past blocking you, standing in the way of connecting and freeing yourself from the inside out. You really need to work on caring for ourselves, loving ourselves, treating ourselves right. We have freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. We're being asked to pray to Spirit, to give our worries and our fears and our stresses to Spirit, to ask them to come into our energy to help us move forward and release ourselves from anything that binds us. We have grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Spirit is asking you to ground yourself. In order to move out of this energy, to leave these things behind and move forward, we need to separate ourselves from the things that are causing us discourse. We need to shut out any chaos, any conflict that is causing you strife. Shut it out. Go inward. Look inward for your answers. Ground yourself. Spend some time in nature, or spend some time in the silence. You could also try tone healing, looking up on YouTube for different healing tones to meditate within, to come more into yourself, for the answers and for the strength to carry on and move forward. The best way to move through chaos is to find that inner silence, to be within the present, and to step into the flow of the present. All right, what else do we have for Libra for the 4th week of October? Tell me about Libra, please, Spirit. Yeah, it seems that Libras, you are working on trying to release things that you have been holding on to. So this is people, places, environments, any habits that are no longer serving your higher good, that are in fact holding you down and keeping you stagnant. We're working on releasing these things, letting them go, leaving them in the old cycle, and trying to shift the cycle we're in right now into a positive shift, stepping into that new abundant cycle of prosperity, positivity, and love for oneself. While we're working on releasing these emotions, these people, these environments, we need to be really expressing a lot of self-care and self-love. Really working on building our relationship with Spirit. And working on the closeness that you feel with Spirit, and trusting Spirit along the way. You're working towards, it seems that this has been a long journey. You've been waiting and working towards your harvest, that celebration, that recognition that you're looking for, that growth. There are these internal thoughts and feelings, and potentially outside circumstances or people that are affecting your mental stability, your emotional stability. We really need to be cutting these things off, releasing our grip on these things. We could be holding on to these things due to fear, fear of the unknown or fear of loss. Just because we're entering a space of unknown, this is unknown to you. You don't know where this path will lead you. You don't know what will come about on your path, or how it will twist and turn along the way. So it can be scary. It can cause you to be fearful and stressed. The thing about this card is this woman has full control over her situation. She is bound, yes, and she is blindfolded as well. But these are self-imposed binds. They are things that you have been telling yourself, you've been feeling, any doubts or fears that you've been speaking to yourself, or that others have been speaking to you and getting in your head about. Either way, they are things that are 100% within her control of releasing herself from. She's surrounded by these swords. So all she has to do is use her other senses, go inward, inside of herself, to reflect on how to get out of this state that she's in. She has everything she needs. She needs to do self-reflection, going inward, using the other senses that are available to her, not using her eyes or her hands, using her ears to listen, her intuition to feel and sense where to go, how to move next. If only she takes the time to go inward and to tap into her intuition, she would know that all she has to do is take a few steps back in order to cut herself free and to remove her blindfold. In doing this, she will be releasing herself, freeing herself from these things that bind her, moving forward out of this feeling, out of these thoughts, out of these emotions, really working to step into this Empress energy. This is the energy we are looking to embody on this journey of self-love and freedom. This is where that positive, fast-paced trajectory lies within. When we step into the positive energy, when we step into self-care, self-love, nurturing and abundance, celebration of the achievements we made, big or small. This is what's going to move you very quickly and firmly through your path towards your blessings. So when in doubt, go within, ground yourself and cut out the chaos, and understand that in order to move forward within the flow, in order to move forward within the present, we have to actively step into an Empress type of energy, an Empress or Emperor type of energy. I believe I've spoken about this before, but whatever energies you are putting out into the universe, whatever you are thinking and feeling energetically, you're putting into the universe. So if we're stuck in this Eight of Swords energy and we are stuck in the Four of Pentacles, holding on to these things and putting this energetic negativity or worry or stress out into the universe about ourselves and our situation, then that's what we're going to be receiving more of. Instead, in order to move forward in a positive manner within the flow and in a healthy way, we have to act as if. So we need to step into this Empress, Emperor energy, even if it's before we feel ready to do so. Even if you don't feel quite like an emperor or an empress just yet. This is the energy we have to step into, because what we are thinking, what we are feeling, what we are putting out into the universe is exactly what we will be getting in return. So if we want love, if we want positivity, prosperity, abundance, fulfillment, creativity, that's exactly the energies that we have to step into and exhibit. It's a little weird, and it can be very difficult to act as if you're not feeling up to that that level. But I promise you, in doing so, it will help you get to that space in actuality, in reality, way faster. Okay. All right. What else for Libra? Okay. We really need to be stepping into that courageous type of energy, courage and bravery, strength, inner strength, um, really blooming into creativity, that positive energy of growth, of upliftment. We really have to be brave in order to receive the things that we feel we deserve. We need to overcome our emotions in order to get there. It does seem that there was, for some of you Libras, there was a potential divine counterpart, or I don't know if it's necessarily a divine counterpart, but a, um, let's say, a potential partner. There was a potential partner. Either you were with this person or you were hoping to move forward with this person. But it seems that the energy has grown stagnant, and um, we're needing to move away from this energy now. End this old cycle with this person, or just move on from that energy and close out that cycle. It's no longer doing you any good to wait on this person. So Spirit is asking us to leave that situation behind, to end that situation. We do have the Ten of Swords here before I pulled the Eight of Cups. So we are moving away from that energy, moving away from this masculine energy. It's not quite serving you. Being stagnant like that. So we need to be walking away and moving towards our Four of Wands, moving towards our happy home life, that stability for ourselves, that happiness and self-care and love and celebration of achievement for ourselves. Let's get more information on this. It seems that some of you have been waiting on an offer from a masculine. And this offer, for some of you, has not come. We are needing to go into a time of self-reflection to be brave and continue moving towards our Four of Wands, our happiness, and receiving what we deserve, having the courage to go for your Ten of Pentacles. For others of you, there will be another offer of love in the future. We could be walking away from someone that we thought was meant to be the person that we're supposed to be with, but nothing is coming of this. So we need to move forward. We need to move on. And there will be an offer of love, a blessing in the future. So we need to work towards our own goals. Focus on giving ourselves that Ten of Pentacles, really being brave and giving ourselves the things that we deserve. Along the journey, there will be a person who will come in by surprise and will offer you a cup of love. And in that situation, that person, that new person, will be your divine counterpart. They will be the person that you're meant to be with. Even if this new person is the old person, because that could be the situation for some of you as well. This could be two separate people, or this could be the same person. Either way, Spirit is letting you know that you don't need to be waiting on anybody, and that you spend a bit too much time waiting on this person to come in. And we need to be ending that waiting period. We're not waiting on anybody. We need to be moving and focusing on ourselves and keeping ourselves of high priority to shift our world, to shift into that new cycle wholeheartedly, to make that shift for ourselves. Spirit is telling you to tap into your intuition, to really balance out the details, to to focus in on your goals and your new contracts and your destiny, to heed the intuition of yourself and heed the guidance of spirit. And spirit doesn't want you waiting around on anybody anymore. So if someone is if you're expecting someone to come in and they have not come in and it's been a good while, we need to work on moving on and cutting ourselves free from that. Really showing ourselves self-love, really focusing in on the goodness that spirit has for us and the goodness that we can provide for ourselves when growing and changing and really trying to step into our higher divine selves. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. If you found some comfort or inspiration in this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, please use a purple emoji. I love the color purple. I am accepting donations and personal readings right now. If you're interested in either of those, you can find the information for that down in the description box below. Keep going, guys. You've got this. You've got a bunch of blessings and wonderfulness waiting for you. We really need to heavily focus on trusting spirit, getting grounded, staying within the present energy, only the present energy, and staying within the flow of self-love. Releasing ourselves from any bonds that are holding us back. And that does include anyone that we are potentially waiting on. Like I stated, Spirit does not want us waiting on anybody. We need to be taking action for ourselves and really focusing ahead. So trust that Spirit will have wonderful blessings for you and that your potential divine partner will come into your life in divine timing when it is proper and meant to be. We need to refocus and really just stick within that flow of self-love and present. Okay, guys, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.